So what do you do when you get home? What do you do when you're free? What do you do when you have nothing to do? What do you do in your day? Because most likely you don't do anything at all. Most likely you're just wasting your time on porn, on video games, on social media, on drugs, weed, stupid shit. Because you don't use your time right. You don't even know that self-improvement is a thing. It is. You can improve yourself, you can level yourself up like in video games. This life is just like a video game. You have to get the experience, you have to improve yourself, you have to do stuff that improves you, like be the best you. So let me ask you a question. Are you happy right now? Are you happy in your life? Do you feel content? Do you feel that what you do is the right thing? Do you feel that you are truly in the best place and truly the best you that you can be? The answer, I can answer it for you because it's no. It's probably fucking no. You're not. And you will never be. You can always be better. And that's the part about life that's so crazy and that people don't understand, because you can always be better. You can always level yourself up and become a better person. There's never an end goal that you can truly get to. You have to just stick to your routine, stick to your daily habits that make you better, and just keep upgrading yourself. So in this video I will talk about self-improvement and how you can do self-improvement, what habits, what good things for yourself you can do. Because truly there are habits, there are good things that you can do, like that are not fucking doing drugs and stupid shit, because you don't even know that it's a whole nother world out there. It's a whole nother world. If you live your life like a fucking degenerate, a fucking bum, then you don't fucking even consider this other world, this other life. I didn't. I lived my life like a fucking degenerate. I used to smoke weed every fucking day. I used to watch porn like 5 times a day. I used to fucking go out drinking all the time. I used to have degenerate friends that wouldn't even help me, that wouldn't do shit. Now I got good friends in my life, but I used to be like you. I used to be at the fucking bottom. So, what is self-improvement? I kinda answered it before, but it's more than just doing the right stuff. It's a way of life. It's a mindset change. You have to understand this improvement part of life. You have to understand that no matter what, you'll never get to the end goal. That you should stop comparing yourself to people that you are not. Stop comparing yourself to me. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop comparing yourself in the gym to the big fucking alpha male, big fucking guy. Stop comparing yourself to the big fucking guy at the gym. Stop comparing yourself to this guy on social media that has like 7 million followers and do all this good shit every day. Stop comparing yourself to them. You're not them. Compare yourself to yourself. Compare yourself to where you was before. Because if you keep comparing yourself to people that you are not, then you will keep being unhappy. You will never be content. You'll never be actually grateful for this life. Because that's the big part about this. It's about being grateful in this life. There's these 3 things that makes a person truly happy. And that's presence in the moment. You have to be where you are right now. Like right now, I'm here making this video. I'm present right now. I'm speaking to you. you have to be like that when you're speaking to other people, because truthfully, most people when they speak to people, they're just fucking thinking about other stuff all the fucking time, so then they don't even fucking listen. They're not even there. You're speaking to a fucking brick wall because people don't fucking listen. People don't give a shit. People today don't give a shit. So if there's one person who gives a shit, if you can be the person who gives a shit when talking to people, like, everybody will fucking love you. That's a fucking life-changing thing. It's presence, because you will just be more happy, and gratitude, just be grateful for everything in your life. Be grateful for random stuff and relationships. Have the good people around you, have good family, have good friends. Just have good people all the fucking time. Don't like get all these bad people out of your life, really. So most men in this world, they're weak. Most men are weak, and you do not want to be like them. I know that it's, normal to watch porn. It's normal to take drugs. It's normal to do all this. Go out clubbing. It's normal to not doing shit with your life. It's normal. But ask yourself right now, do you want to be normal? I don't know your answer, but you probably don't want to be fucking normal. You don't want to be this loser, because most people out there are fucking losers. And it's a fucking shame, but you can't really do anything about it. The only thing you can do is change yourself and try to change the people around you. So that's what I'm doing right now. I want to change you. I want to make you improve yourself. So there are these two things. There's instant gratification and delayed gratification. And so instant gratification is, that's the things like drugs, porn, all those things that make you happy right now, but they ruin your life down the line. It's what most people do. And you don't want to spend your time doing all this instant gratification. You want to stop doing instant gratification and do delayed gratification instead. So what is delayed gratification? Delayed gratification that's like working out, going to the gym, reading, meditating, all these things that make you better. But right now you might go to the gym right now, and you might go to the gym tomorrow, and when you look at yourself from like yesterday and now, there might not be a difference. But if you keep going to the gym every day for like a year, you will see a difference. You will be bigger, you will be better looking. That's delayed gratification. It's not being so selfish that you want to get everything right now, because most things that you can get right now is not good for you. You want to get things that are hard to do. You have to do things that make you better. And these things will truly make you happy. These things will give you a purpose, and they will also make you more attractive. They will make people want to spend time with you, make people actually want to talk to you. They will make people approach you. You will also have to approach them, but you will get more attention from people, like good attention actually, and you will get good friends, because the people want to be around people that are like themselves. So the reason why you have bad friends right now is because you are also a bad friend. So you are also doing all these stupid things, these instant gratification. So instant gratification people are around instant gratification people. You want to shift yourself over to delayed gratification because you will truly get people in your life that are also into delayed gratification if you start to shift yourself over to delayed gratification. And that's so beautiful, to be around people that actually help you, that actually want to see you become a better person, that actually want to improve themselves so you can help them improve, they can help you improve. That's the best kind of friendship you can have. So now we'll go over some things you can do to actually improve in your life. Like these habits, these things that I'm about to tell you, these are the things that I've done. I started my journey, my self-improvement journey, like, what is it now? It's 5 months ago. So that's nothing. That's not even like I've just begun. But if you saw me 5 months ago, bro, you would fucking hate my ass. You would fucking hate me. I'm not the same person right now as I was 5 months ago. I believe I'm truly a better person. Everybody I'm around, I still go to, I don't know what it is. It's like high school or college or something. I mean, I live in Denmark, so I don't know what it is in like American, but over here I think it's called gymnasium. So I think it's the same as high school. But I still go to high school. It's my last year, so I graduate like in a couple months. But the people that I go to class with have also told me, like everybody, that I've truly changed. That my close friends, they have told me that like I'm truly a better person. I'm just different. And I haven't like, I only tell my really, really close friends these things that I do, because this is another rule with self-improvement, is that you can, like, you don't want to tell everybody about it. People will look down on you if you tell them how much you do this. You like about these things, like, yeah, they will say to your face like, oh, that's cool, but they don't give a fuck. They think, oh, he's fucking lame, because they can't see it. They themselves are fucking dumb. So you don't want to tell everybody about it. You just want to tell your close friends that you can really trust about it, and that you also want to join in on this, that you can tell them about it. But you need, and it's depressing that you need to, but you kind of need to like keep it close to yourself and just keep it for yourself, actually, and like lead as an example, because it's about what you do and like what people can see you do, and not what you're telling you do. You can say so much about like, I work out like every fucking day for 6 months, but people don't give a fuck. They give a fuck if they can see you actually get bigger. Then they will ask you like, oh, how did you get this big? Like, what are you doing more? And then you can tell them. Then you can tell them what you do. But don't fucking go out there and fucking tell everybody. They will judge you. But okay, enough of that. Like, the first thing that I want to talk about, the first habit that is truly the most critical habit, like the best habit that you can probably have right here, it's going to the gym and working out, resistance training it's called, to lift weights. It makes you look better. It trains you to be consistent, and trains you to do habits that are hard to do, because sometimes, truthfully, you don't want to go to the gym, but those days are the ones that you want to go to the gym, because or that you have to go to the gym, I mean, because the most important thing about this self-improvement is, like Hamza the YouTuber told, is do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it, because yeah, everybody can do shit when they fucking feel like it. That's the fucking easy part. that's the easy part about this. The hard part is doing it when you don't feel like it. So if you do this when you don't feel like doing it, that's where you will truly become better as yourself. You will truly see the change. You will truly become more disciplined. You'll become more consistent. You will see your body change. And that's the cool part about this, going to the gym, because I've gone to the gym for like, what is it? That's like about 4 months, I think. And eating healthy for 4 months. But it really helps. I was so small, so skinny, but now like I actually got something. I actually got something to look forward to when I wake up, because I feel like going to the gym is actually so exciting when you actually see the results. It's it's nice to see the results. The next habit I want to talk about is cold showers. This habit will have 3 main benefits, and the first one is that it's really healthy just for your body and for your skin. So it will kind of moisturize your skin. It will make your skin look better. It will make your face look better. Also, working out will make your face look better, and you will be more fresh and awake. So I do it in the mornings, as like, so when I go to school, I do it like as soon as I wake up, I take a cold shower. I'm never tired. I used to sleep in class. I'm never tired now because I take cold showers in the morning, and I actually get enough sleep now. Or I get 8 hours of sleep, so I think it's like just around enough. But the second benefit is it increases your testosterone levels, and this is what we want when we are doing self-improvement, especially if you're a man, because we want to be more masculine. Most people these days are not masculine. They don't have a high level of testosterone. Most guys today have very low levels of testosterone. They are more feminine, and society today tells you that femininity in men are okay. But I think that you want to be masculine. If you're a man, you want to be masculine. You want to have this masculine frame. If you actually want people to respect you, if you actually want girls to like you, you want this masculinity, and just for yourself too, because it truly feels better to be masculine than being feminine. I've been very feminine back in the day when I used to smoke weed. I was very emotional, and I still am, but now I can control it, and I feel like I'm more masculine. I at least got this masculine frame that I can keep up, and it's not a facade, it's truly me. So, and that's what this actually does. It makes it so that you actually get more testosterone, which makes it so it's not a facade. It will become you will become more masculine because testosterone is masculinity, and there's a lot more to masculinity, but it's the key factor. So it gives this adrenaline rush when you are taking a cold shower. You this fight or flight, this I want to get out of here. You wanna when you step into the cold shower, you wanna get the fuck out there immediately, but you don't, and that's where your body gives you testosterone. This is what makes the testosterone. So the third benefit of cold showers is that, just like weightlifting, it trains your discipline. It trains your ability to do things that you don't want to do. And that's the most crucial part about cold showers. This is the most important thing about cold showers. Yeah, we want more testosterone. Yeah, it's good for your skin, but the discipline that you get for this, it's truly amazing. Like, it's not hard for me to do chores that I don't want to do anymore, because it's just fucking chores. It takes like 2 seconds. I got this discipline, and it's not hard for me to go to the gym. It's not hard for me to take these cold showers, but even though it's not hard, it's every time you take a cold shower, you don't want to take the cold shower. It's every time you do it, it's this hurdle that you have to overcome. And especially when you're doing it first thing in the morning, it really is like, it starts your day off right, because now you've already done, like, as the first thing, you've already done something that you feel is hard, something that you didn't want to do. So cold showers is never enjoyable, and they never will be. And if they are enjoyable, they are not cold enough. They never should be enjoyable because this is the thing about it, is you want it to not be enjoyable, because you should have this mindset that every time you do it, while it's not enjoyable, you improve yourself. And that's the cool part about it. I'm always happy when I get out of the cold shower. Like, I'm not happy in the cold shower. Fucking, I hate it. It's awful, man. But I love it when I get out, because I know I've improved, and I feel fresh. I feel good about myself when I do it, and now I'm ready to start the day and go to school, or make some videos, or do some other shit, being with some friends and go playing some basketball or some shit. I'm ready to tackle the day now. The cool thing about this habit is that this one habit will make it easier for you to do every other habit in this video. It will, like I said, get your discipline up, so that it trains you to do things that you don't want to do, and most of these habits you don't want to do. So it will make it easier for you to do these habits that I'm going to talk about. So this is also very important that you actually do this. Just do it like in the morning, just like how I did it, or do it, is I take a normal shower first, like just wash myself with soap and all these, I got face cream and all this random shit. I take showers for like 20 minutes or some shit, but then when I'm done, you like washing myself, the last 3 minutes of the shower is cold showers, where I stand and rotate a little bit around and for 3 minutes, and then I am done. So you don't have to like take a shower and put soap in and then wash it out whilst it's cold and all. I tried that. That's fucking when I did that, that's the first time I did it. I did it like that, and I didn't take a cold shower for like 2 weeks after that, until I really started again, and now I haven't skipped a cold shower in 3 months. So the next habit that I want you to implement is reading. You probably hate reading. You have probably never even finished a book. But the cool thing about reading is that it will get more enjoyable really quickly. You will actually enjoy these. If you find a good book, you will actually enjoy it. But don't enjoy them so much. Don't read fiction. You can read fiction like sometimes, but don't only read fiction. Read self-help books. Like, you want to read to learn about stuff. So what I mean about self-help books is, for example, I read this right now, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. And this is an awesome book. It's just about like how you talk, how people function, how you can make people like you, with some steps, some easy to implement steps, and some very good examples. Books like that. Also, this other book I got, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. I don't got it right here, but I'm also reading that right now. And not all books are good. You want to find the books that are good. You can find a lot of videos on YouTube, and I will probably make some videos in the future about good books. But you have to be a little critical when you read these books. You have to want to take it in what they say, but sometimes the book isn't all the answer, but it gives you a good understanding of a topic that this book tells you, so it will learn you a lot. But another thing about reading that most people don't even do, like they read shit, and then when they have done reading it, they throw it away and they haven't learned shit. They haven't even, I wouldn't say they've actually read it, because they've just looked at each word. You don't want to do that. You want to actually implement what you read. So I read this quote in one of the books, I don't remember which book, but it says, "He who knows without doing doesn't know." So you can read so much. You can read 1,000 books about how to get girls. But if you never actually go out there and talk to a girl, like actually use the steps, then what have you actually learned? You haven't learned shit. You just know a bunch of stuff that doesn't matter because you haven't actually implemented it, and then you haven't even read it correctly because you don't even try to implement the stuff. So what you want to do, what I do, is I got this other book, like this note-taking book, where every time I read and there's something important, so it's only the important stuff, it's not everything, because sometimes some of the things they write is not that important, but all the important stuff you want to write down, because you learn a lot more from writing down than just reading it. And then you want to write down also how you can implement the stuff you just read. So if it says that, oh, you have to smile, then think about, okay, where can I do this? Which example, like, oh, I go to the gym, I see this girl or this guy or something, and then I smile. Like, get some examples out there. You want to actually write down like examples, like visualize this, because then it gets easier for you to actually do it when you're when you are there in real life, actually trying to implement this stuff. I talked to one of my friends in class when I talked about reading, and he doesn't read, but he told me, like, why do I read? Because I can just watch a video or find it online. And had he asked me like 6 months, 7 months ago, I would have understood his question, because I didn't understand it either, why you would read. Because I truthfully also felt like it was stupid to read, because you can just find it online or on the internet. Like the internet is so big, so broad that you can find it out there. But that's actually not true. Yeah, you can find most of the stuff, and yeah, you can probably find everything. But you don't get as much from it as if you are actually reading this book, because and you won't understand it until you have actually read a book, because it's hard to explain, but it just feels like you get the knowledge like kicked into your brain when you actually read a book. It's way different from watching a YouTube video, because when you're watching a YouTube video or something, you're literally just sitting there listening and doing shit. But when you read, and I mean read like correctly while taking notes, you're actually doing something. You're actually like trying to remember the stuff. And that's the powerful thing about this. Like, you actually learn so much from reading that it's crazy. So one thing that helps you with reading is that you have to make the reading experience exciting. You have to actually make yourself want to read. You have to find a good book that you want to read. But also, when you read, make the experience so exciting that you can actually look forward to it. So what I do is I make a cup of tea and one piece of chocolate, and yeah, it's Hamza the YouTuber. He told in his video that he does that. So I had to try it, and since I've tried it, like I've done it every day when I read, because it's amazing. It makes it so cozy, so nice to sit there and read, and I actually look forward to read because I actually enjoy these books that I read. I actually want to learn this stuff. And when I sit there and with a little chocolate and some tea, it's just so nice, and I really love it. And you should love it. You should love reading. If you don't love reading, then you're not reading the right book. You have to find a better book or make the session more exciting. So another very important habit is meditation. So nobody understands meditation. Everybody thinks that meditation is this monk who says like that, but it's not about that. And also people think it's about like not thinking. It's about getting your thoughts away or deleting your thoughts or so, but it's really not. But what is it really about? So meditation is about presence and mindfulness. And these two skills is really presence, like I talked about earlier, is one of the key components that actually make you happy. Meditation will actually make it easier for you to talk to someone, to actually stay focused on the task at hand, to actually be in the moment right now. Actually, so you have probably tried talking to someone or doing something, and then your mind just wanders, and you don't hear what they say, or don't. If you read, then you don't read. You actually just see the words. That's what meditation helps you with. It helps you with not doing that. It helps you with actually listening, actually reading, actually doing this. So another thing that meditation is mindfulness. So mindfulness is a skill that you can keep leveling up. And mindfulness is also kind of presence, and it makes you like think about your thoughts. It is what mindfulness actually is. It's about thinking about thinking. It sounds stupid, but that's really what it is. And this skill is so important. Like, the results are so slow, but they're so great when you're meditating. So it will help you with, again, with the attention and with reading, and it actually makes you happy and fulfilled. So you will start to appreciate your own mind. You will start to appreciate how you think. You start to actually think about this. So when you're out in the real world, you will actually think about like a lot of your thoughts, and actually understand that most of your thoughts is not even your thoughts, kind of. It's just something that happens in your mind, and you can't control them, but you can look at them and understand that they're not important. Your thoughts are really not important, and this helps you with how you perceive life, how important things should be, because presence is really the important thing. And if you're mindful about your thoughts, then you can be present in the moment. How do you meditate? So, like I said before, it's not like this monk thing where you sit or some shit like that. You're pretty much just focusing on your breath, and then you lose focus. Then you notice the thought that made you lose focus, and then you regain focus of your breath again, and then you just repeat that one step. And that one step is one rep, like one bicep curl. This, each time you do that one time, you get an experience, a meditation experience. So what this means is that there are really not a bad meditation. You can't meditate bad. You can just meditate, and every meditation is good and will help you. So I suggest this app called Medito. Just search it up in the App Store or Google Store. It's Medito, Medito. It's a really great app. Just follow it has like this instruction, this step-by-step guide on how to meditate, and when you've gone through that, you will understand meditation, and then you just have to do it, like, just do it fucking 10 minutes every day, and it will help you a lot. It will really benefit in the long run. So another habit that is really important is journaling. And there are two different types of journaling. So the first type is gratitude journaling. I do this in the morning, like just when I wake up, I do gratitude journaling, and then I take a cold shower afterwards. So what is gratitude journaling? It's just being grateful for stuff. Just write down 3 things on a piece of paper, not in your phone, on a piece of paper. Write down 3 things that you're grateful for. So for example, I'm grateful for this speaker. This speaker I've had for like 6 years, some shit, and I've listened to a lot of fucking songs on that speaker, and it still works. I still use it every day. So, and then just write 3 simple things. It can be like, oh, this water bottle, I'm grateful for this, because this gives me water. I've used this every time I go to the gym. I'm grateful for this sock. Why do I have a sock right there? I don't know, but I'm fucking grateful for it, because it warms my foot. It makes me wear it. It looks good. It's Calvin. Just be grateful for something. And every time you write down 3 things, it will help you with being happier, and it will help you on what you have and not what you don't have. And it will make you appreciate all the small things in life, which is really beautiful. This one thing drastically changed me as a person. So I used to be very negative. I used to focus a lot on all the bad things that happened in my life. I used to be very depressed just about everything, especially when I smoked weed. So what this did, it made me happy and just made me appreciate almost everything in my life. One thing that is crazy about this, that you can take it a step further later, when you're more experienced is you can start to be grateful for all the bad things in your life. So for example, I'm grateful for the 2 years of my life where I didn't do anything else than just smoking weed every day. Like, it was depressing time, but I'm so fucking grateful for it, because if it was not for those 2 years, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be this person. I would probably just be mediocre. And I'm so grateful that I had that hard time in my life, so I can be where I am today. And you should be too, for your hard times. You should be grateful for all the bad things in your life, because it gives you growth. So the second type of journaling is deep journaling, and this I do later in the day, like around when I go to sleep, just before reading. I put some time aside to just, so I'm literally just staring at my wall until I think about something that I want to write about, and it can be anything. You can just write about, like, if you got a problem right now in your life, if you got something that you think about, like, or have thought about the whole day, that have really been on your mind, just write it down, like, with no filter. Just write everything down, everything, because this will really help you to put your mind on paper, so to say. It will, for example, if you got a big problem, I do this a lot. This is what has helped me with a lot of my problems. So when I got like some big decision or some problem that I want to think about and want to take action on, I just write about it, and I always come with an answer when I'm done writing. You are so introspective when you're writing it down, because then you're not just thinking about over and over in your head. When you're actually writing it down, you see it right there. You kind of translate your mind to paper, and that gives your mind kind of, I think it gives it like rest, and it's now stored in the paper, so your mind can stop thinking about it, and now you have more free room in your mind to think about other stuff. And it honestly works. But the thing about this is, I honestly don't do it every day. So I really try to, but this is one of the hard habits. This is actually the only habit that I've really struggled with, because it's hard to find out what I want to write about, I think, sometimes. But you need to understand, and I need to understand, that sometimes it doesn't matter what you fucking write about. It just has to be something. It just has to, you do it to like clear your mind, or to find something out. And it's actually really nice to do. So I really like it. It's probably one of the best things that I do. So I really want to do it more, but I just need to I need to find something out that can make it enjoyable for me. I think that's it. And you need to maybe a piece of chocolate or something. I think that's make it more cozy for me and for you. So, but it's actually every time I've done it, it has helped me. The last thing I want to talk about is, this is not a habit. This is about stopping all the bad habits. So this is probably one of the most important things. You can do all these good things, but if you keep doing all the bad things, you won't really change. It will help, but you will kind of stagnate these bad habits, and you will not see as much progress as you would without these habits. So I want to recommend this book called Atomic Habits, and this really puts a step-to-step guide on how to make habits and how to break down bad habits, how to stop doing bad habits. This has really helped me a lot. It's a good book. I think I will talk about it in another video another day, but I think you should buy that and read it. You want to get all the bad people out of your life, and you want to stop fapping, you want to stop playing video games, and you want to stop taking drugs and binge eating. When you stop doing these things, you'll really understand that even though they give you this instant gratification, it really doesn't do anything good. It only does bad for you in the long run. So the last thing I want to talk about is dopamine detox. So dopamine detox is stopping giving your brain unnecessary big spikes of dopamine. So dopamine is the thing in your brain that gives you the urge to do things. It's the thing that makes you want to eat the piece of chocolate, but it's also the thing that makes you want to work out. So dopamine in itself is not bad, but too much dopamine from bad habits is bad, because if you can overindulge in dopamine, if you get too much dopamine from like bad habits, you won't have enough room for dopamine for the good habits. So there was this study with some rats that they gave a rat a button, and every time the rat touched a button, it would get a dopamine rush. This rabbit pushed the button so much that it didn't even eat. The food was right there beside it. It didn't even eat because it just wanted dopamine. So you want to stop giving yourself dopamine from unnecessary things that doesn't help you, because it's not about the habits destroying you, it's about that it doesn't give you anything good and it makes you overindulge in dopamine. So if you like this kind of video, this longer type of video, then leave a comment and like and subscribe for more videos, and I will make a video later on dopamine detox, more detailed. So I'll see you.